A little while after I started my own burger store, I noticed that there was a homeless woman that was soaked outside. I took her back to my house to hear her story, and I ended up giving her a job at my store. The store really started popping off, and I helped out a soaked homeless woman and hired her to live and work in my burger store. She repaid me in a way that I wasn't expecting, and my life was so much better. That was when I was 27 years old. After graduating college, I found a job working at a restaurant, but I wanted to become more independent, so I made my own burger store. I had quite a bit of experience working in the kitchen, so I was a little confident about my cooking skills, but I was barely able to start and run my burger joint by studying and getting help from some friends. I wasn't able to make a lot of sales, and when I really needed the money, I would do day-to-day jobs to try to make ends meet. Then one day I was eating some leftover burgers, as I usually do, when I noticed that there was a woman that was balled up on the side of the road. You could tell she was clearly homeless and was ill, so I couldn't leave her alone. I couldn't help but talk to her. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel sick or something?
No.
Wait, are you hungry or something?
No, I just haven't eaten for 2 days, and...
Well, here, I got some leftover burgers from my store. You can have some, but it's pouring rain, and I think you might actually get sick, so, why don't you come over to my house? It's right around the corner. You can dry up and take a shower if you want.
But...
It's okay, I live alone. You don't need to worry about it. And I'm not looking for any weird stuff, so... You're not my type at all anyway. You can let your guard down.
I guess I'll be alright then. Thank you.
It seemed like I might have upset her a little bit, but I really was genuinely worried about her and didn't have any ulterior motives. We made it to my house and I showed her to the shower room. I was shocked when I saw her after she'd finished showering.
Thank you so much for letting me use your shower.
Huh? Are you that same girl? Oh my God, she's actually beautiful. She's literally my type. I let her wear some of my old clothes, but a lot of curves were being accentuated, so I didn't know where to look.
Is something wrong?
It's all good. Just go ahead and have a seat. This is just some leftovers, but...
Are you sure? Thank you so much.
She must have been really starving because she was chowing down like there was no tomorrow.
Thank you so much. That was delicious. You said that it was leftovers. Do you run a store or something?
Yeah, I actually have a burger joint. I'm glad that you seem to like it. Thank you.
Oh, please. I'm the one that should be thanking you. Thank you so much.
We talked a little bit more, and I found out that her name was Erica, and she's 21 years old. We talked about nothing significant for a while, but a little while later, we kind of ran out of things to talk about. There was an awkward silence, and I didn't know what to do, but I decided to just go for broke and ask her. Hey, can I ask why you're in your situation right now?
Yeah.
Apparently, she had grown up with a single father, and that father ended up passing half a year ago. She was trying to survive off of some student loans to go to college, but she ended up dropping out. Even after finding a job, the company that she found employment at went under because of the economy, and so she's just been getting unlucky at every turn. She was working at day-to-day jobs to try to get money, but she finally reached a limit and sold everything she could after leaving her apartment. She became homeless a few days ago. Wow, that's awful.
But you let me borrow your shower and you fed me, so I'm much better now. I'm going to try to find a new job starting tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you don't have a place to live, you don't even have clothing. Oh, how about you work at my burger place then?
Huh?
You can room with me and take one of the rooms here too. Or maybe you're a little too worried about living with me, huh? If I do anything to you, you can take my dad's heirloom watch. That's how serious I am.
I'm not worried, but Thank you for your consideration. I will take you up in your offer then. I'm so thankful for you. You picked me up off the streets when I was literally in rags. Thank you so much. I'm never going to forget this.
Oh my God, she's so beautiful. I was worried if I could keep my hands off of her, but that's how our strange life together began.
Welcome.
Welcome! You're a ray of sunshine as usual. Can you give me a veggie burger?
I just have a lot of fun working here. One veggie burger coming up.
You're always giving me some of your energy too.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll be waiting for you to come by again.
After Erica started working at my store, the store became much more elegant, completely different from the sausage fest that it was before. At first, she was a little shy, but she had a great smile, and a lot of the regulars were instant fans. In a month, they were all getting along great, and some people were even teasing us, saying that we got along well and that we were like husband and wife. Another month went by, and we started selling out by the end of the day. It used to be primarily an older crowd coming for lunch, but more and more younger people began to trickle in. Office workers, people coming by after the gym. I was thinking about increasing the amount of patties to prepare, so I decided to talk to Erica about it. Hey Erica, I think you're really drawing in more customers for me. I'm thinking about maybe preparing more for the day.
Huh? Are our sales increasing? That's incredible! Of course I'm on board with that. Let's prepare more.
I love that attitude. Let's do this. Erica had a cute smile, but she was also great at customer service and interacting with people. Even after we started cooking more, we continued to sell. A neighboring company actually had an in-house training session, and they started asking me if I could prepare lunch for their training. It was an order so big that I'd never seen it before. It was a big job, but she talked to the clients and got all the details necessary for the job. The age group, how many men, how many women. We were able to blow it out of the water, so they said that they would be coming to us again for sure. I think I might really need to start rethinking how to get my products. Erica, I'm gonna stay behind and take care of some stuff. You can go home first.
Okay, thank you. Don't push yourself though.
I made some orders and stayed about an hour longer than I normally do. It was past 9 p.m. when I finished up and started heading home. Crap, Erica is gonna be starving. I always made dinner, so I rushed back home. But when I got home, I smelled something incredible in the house.
Welcome home. You must be hungry. Would you like to shower first?
Did you make all of this?
I've been living with just my dad for a long time, so I know how to cook some basic stuff. I'm sure it won't taste as good as your cooking, though.
That's not true at all. I'll eat while it's hot then. Thank you. The only person that ever cooked food for me was basically my mom. I was so happy, and it might be a big deal, but I was really moved. That was so good. Thank you.
I'm so glad that you liked it. I'm happy to see that. You ate so fast.
I think I enjoyed that meal the most out of my whole life.
Thank you. Joe, hang on.
She reached out to me and...
You had a little something there. Don't worry.
She took off a little ketchup that was on my face. Jeez, that caught me off guard. I was so giddy and nervous. It was like we were newlyweds or something. What am I thinking? Erica, you're always working so hard for me, and I want to thank you. So would you like to go out to eat sometime? I'll buy, of course.
Huh? Really? I'd be so happy to go with you, but I feel so guilty. You're already letting me crash here, and you take such great care of me.
You take great care of me, too. You showing up was probably the best thing that happened to my store. I don't think I can thank you enough.
Thank you. Then I'll be looking forward to it.
We went to a nice little Italian place that seemed to be pretty popular on our day off.
Yeah, it's really good.
Erica, no one is gonna take your food, so you can take your time eating.
Sorry.
Look, you got a little something... I reached out and wiped off some of the sauce that was on her cheek.
You got me back.
Her smile is the most powerful thing I've seen. We enjoyed our dessert and headed out of the store. We started walking through the town and...
Joe?
Hmm?
I'm not really used to these shoes, so, would you mind if I hold onto your arm?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Something squishy is on my arm. We went around small goods stores and bookstores. We both had a great time on our date. On the way home, I talked to her about something. The store is selling more and more now, and I'm sure you're probably at capacity soon. I'm thinking of bringing on more help. What do you think?
I mean, I'm fine, but if you think you need help, we should get help.
But are you against it? Adding more people to the mix? I know that you're fine now, but you used to be real shy.
Oh no, it's fine. I just felt like I'm going to lose you to someone else, so...
Lose me to someone else? It's totally fine. I'm always watching you.
Really?
Yeah, I know that you're kind of clumsy sometimes. I've got to keep an eye on you.
Oh, come on. That's not true, Meanie.
I was just joking at the time, but a few days later, something big actually happened, and it was Erica's fault.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
It's okay. The customer seems to have understood everything, and everyone else really helped us out, too. We made it in time.
But...
I found out that one day she had mistaken an order from a big-time client, and we found out the day of. Erica was the one that took that order. We decided to make their order now and apologize to our clients. The store was a mess. However, Erica was always very careful and polite when dealing with clients, so a lot of our clients were also very forgiving. Thanks to everyone's help, we were able to get through it all. You know that everyone helped us out because you were always really kind, right? You should be confident about that.
Thank you.
She said thank you, but I could tell that she felt very guilty about it. The next day, she wasn't as spunky as usual. Erica, I'm thinking of increasing the amount of items on the menu. Do you have any ideas?
I'm sorry, I can't come up with anything right now.
What design do you think is better for the takeout bags?
Whichever you think is better, Joe.
Then how about this new dish? I'm just giving it a shot. Would you be willing to try it?
I don't have an appetite.
You know, a lot of our regulars are worried about you. They're sad because they can't see you smile. You really don't need to worry about the mistake. It happens sometimes.
But I don't know how to get over it.
Just relax. I know that you have it in you to learn something from this and move on.
Learn something?
Erica?
I'm sorry. I'm good now, Joe.
Okay, great. I wonder if she's really okay. That night, she suddenly said that she wanted a couple of days off. We didn't have any big orders the next day, and she had that mistake from before, so I'm sure she just wants to relax a little bit. I let her take off. She was off for a few days, but she seemed busy. One day when I got home from work, she started talking to me with joy.
I have a great idea, Joe.
What kind of idea?
I want you to try guessing.
I don't know. I've got nothing.
Well, I was wondering if we could get an app or website going so people could order online easily.
Not only did she use social media to boost our online presence, but she also made our own website and made it easier to order or ask us questions. Apparently, a lot of the customers would talk to her about nutrition facts and advice on dieting.
I don't mind if I'm just curious. I want them to ask us about it. And if the customers are satisfied with the response, then they can come to us for their food.
That's a great idea. Wait, you've seemed busy for the past few days. Is this why?
Yeah, I was researching all kinds of ways to make a website, and I was asking people who could potentially come up with a website for us. I wanted to get real estimates and whatnot since we lost some time, trust, but because of me.
Oh, that's not true. Everyone trusted you, so we were able to control the damage. You're also my important partner.
Partner? So I can stay here?
Of course you can. Out of the blue, she hugged me tightly.
You said I'm not your type, but I really like you, Joe. I haven't been able to tell you the whole time, but I can't hold it back anymore.
I'm so happy. I like you too. And honestly, you totally are my type.
Huh? But when we met, you said...
Well, yeah, if I didn't say that, you probably wouldn't have just come over and taken a shower, right? I really was worried.
Then...
Yeah, I've always liked you, Erica. So will you please go out with me?
Of course. I'd love to.
We started preparing the social media and websites. It was a huge hit. We started getting orders from very distant locations, and the store was buzzing like never before. Erica was also very busy, and we increased the amount of staff working at the store. We actually increased to 3 stores as well, and the store is now loved by everyone in the area. I was finally able to actually pay her salary, but we're not planning on separating anymore. Once work calms down, we're going to get married and move to a bigger room. A few years later, Erica now has my child in her belly, and I'm gonna make sure to take care of her and live a happy and long life.